This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I have got Darrell Nunn back with me. You're the director at the North Grenville Community Theatre.
I am.
You've got a new play going.
We got a new, very old play going. It's called Hobson's Choice. Hobson's Choice, years ago, was an idiom. Maybe only old people know what the idiom means. Hobson's choice means no choice at all.
Okay.
Back in the 16th century, there was a stablery guy in England who rented horses. And he said you could have any horse you wanted as long as it was the one closest to the door. And so that's where the expression Hobson's choice came from. And in this play, Hobson, who is a shoemaker, has 3 daughters. He's a stubborn old man, and he has 3 feisty daughters. There's 2 beautiful words in the play that you'll get used to. You know, uppish. Uppish. His daughters were uppish and bumptious. Uppish and bumptious. Words we need to bring back because they've got real flavor to them.
Now, you're the director, and you said because of the facial hair, you're also playing in it as well. So
yeah,
you're doing 2.
It wasn't the original plan, but I had it cast, but then somebody had to step out because they had family stuff that was going on. And so I stepped in on the night that they told me they were out, and I guess I stayed there.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Now, how do you do that? How do you direct a play and be in it at the same time? Or is it easier from the stage?
I'm not a fan of that, so I made sure I had a co-director.
Okay.
And so that when I'm on stage, I'm not directing. It's very hard to have your head in 2 places and your body in 2 places, trying to say, what's it look like from out front? Where are the bodies?
Right.
Somebody needs to let me know that my acting needs to be adjusted.
That's right. And remember the lines and everything, too.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's been a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, you've been around for a long time. That's probably why they thought you could do 2 things at once.
Yeah, I've only been around in Kempville since 2016, but my body's been around for a lot longer than that.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the history of this play for you personally, too, because I think this is such an ironic and nice coincidence. I think this is just
so I'd like to show you a couple of posters. So this is the poster we have for the play, Hobson's Choice. And what you're seeing in there is Willie, who is a shoemaker, and the oldest of the 3 daughters that the father thinks is too old to marry. She's 30.
Oh.
But he thinks she's too old to marry. And so that's Willie and Maggie. And the reason the poster looks like that is, ta-da, this picture comes from 1957, and this is Willie. Willie is my father. So here's the irony. In 1957, my father was playing the young man, and right now, I'm playing the old man, hence the facial whiskers. My wife's comment, and she's very good, she's also in it, plays a part. She said, "You look like a gangster." And I said, "No, I don't. I look like a middle-class Victorian."
There you go. There you go. Well, if you look like a gangster, maybe you can do the next play.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have worn a black shirt. You know, that just feeds to the gangster image.
Now, the play starts on September 28th?
Thursday night, September 28th, 3 evenings, 28th, 29th, 30th. And then there's a 1 o'clock matinee on the Sunday with 11 o'clock brunch before. And we're playing this at Parish Hall, which is on the Kempville campus. We played in there 20 plus years ago, and now we're back. In between, it belonged to the University of Guelph, who pulled out some years ago. And so it's a beautiful auditorium with padded seats to the front row. It's really, really nice. And the catering is Catered Affairs, which is on the campus.
They're great.
Really good.
They're really good.
And for fun, we're going to have the key actors at the brunch going around saying things that are appropriate to their characters and interfering mildly with some of the patrons to sort of get commiseration for the old man's point of view or for the 3 young daughters. Spoiler alert. the father doesn't win. You know, how he doesn't win, I'll leave to you to find out if you go to the play, but the father doesn't win.
Well, you've got 4 opportunities to go see the play, so how do you get tickets?
You can get tickets online at ngct.ca, North Grenville Community Theatre, if that helps you remember, ngct.ca. You can buy tickets online at that website. If you're in Kempville or area, you can buy them at B&H Grocery Store physically. They are there.
And you've got an audition call out for the next spring one
Yes.
already, too.
Steve Wendt is doing the next spring play. We're not sure of the actual dates. It'll be early May. I haven't paid a lot of attention because right now I'm mired right now with this.
Yes.
And then, you know, we have the Eastern Ontario Drama Festival coming up at the beginning of November. So it's a busy time, but we're all rallying.
That's right. That's right. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. It's got nothing to do with the plays
Sure.
or the. In the summertime, I saw you at the Outer Bridges Magic Show, and you got called up on stage.
We did.
Tell me about that experience.
Well, that was kind of interesting. My wife and I decided we would sit there down front because that's what we like to do. We're great believers that audiences should react to people. That this isn't Netflix, you know. Like, the point is the actors would like something back. We got called back up on stage. That was a lot of fun, having to hold a little bell or juggle cards or whatnot. And because of that, people got pictures. Both the Outer Bridges got pictures because much of their act had a cell phone taking
Yes.
close-ups that they could feed to the rest of the audience.
That's right. And I was there. I took lots of pictures,
Yes,
too.
you did, and thank you very much for
I know
sending them to me.
the Outer Bridges, I know them well, and I knew you well, and I thought, oh, this is great. This is
Yeah.
great. Yeah. But they're wonderful people, wonderful people. So your play again, Hobson's Choice, September 28th, 29th, 30th, and October 1st. October 1st has got a brunch at Catered Affairs.
Yes.
That's going to be a great time, too, and the actors are going to be
Yes.
mingling around.
They are. And please remember, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
So it's a fun time.
Oh,
it's going
it's
to be
a lot
fun.
of fun.
All right. Hold your picture up of your dad one more time, too.
There we
There you
are.
go. There you go.
I don't think you can see the resemblance. Perhaps he looks like my son.
Well, it's facial hair, too, you know.
Yeah.
That's great. For tickets, you can get them at B&H once again.
Yes,
And-
and NGCT, North Grenville Community Theatre.ca, ngct.ca.
And you used to be Kempville players, is that
We
a long time ago?
still, at some level, are Kempville players in some legal documents, but because Kempville is now part of North Grenville,
Right.
there seemed to be a time a few years ago for rebranding, as the jargon goes.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So that's where you are then.
That's where we are.
And it's going to be at Parish Hall, too. That's good.
Parish Hall on the old Kempville campus, very easy to find.
Yeah,
40
beautiful.
Campus Drive.
Beautiful venue, too.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming all the way from Kempville to talk to us today again about Hobson's Choice, Darrell Nunn. We've got the director of the Hobson's Choice with us today. Thanks for joining us.
And thank you very much for having me again.
We look forward to having you back again.
Okay, well, it'll be happening.